Yeah, if he plays it softly, it looks like he might sell it out.
Yeah. Well, he's shown a great imagination so far.
Oh, he did well.
Excellent shot. Again. He has not left an alley.
Ralph's under it a bit.
Ronnie did well to draw off half a ball. Draw off half a ball to hold that behind the 5.
Ralf was upset that he left that 4 ball sticking out there. You see the frustration building up. Patience is the key now, with a huge dose of luck, which would also help.
He could certainly use just one bolt of lightning strike of luck. Could really help his attitude. Give me a roll here.
Well, he's not jumping this.
Needs to come off the top side of that 4 ball as you view it. And doesn't do it. He's going to leave a long cut shot for Alcano.
This is a tough shot.
Yeah.
He can't afford to hit the 6, so he's forced to play to the near jaw of the pocket.
Yeah, but if he can play on the rail side, because if he comes off the rail too far, the 6 ball is going to guide him into the pocket.
Yeah, but there's just a little gap in between where neither one of those works.
Yeah,
just
right,
a little one.
Right.
If Alcano can get that 6 out of the way, it's good for his position under the 5.
Yeah, great shot.
And that's exactly what he's done. Oh, wow. It's one great shot after another.
Played it extra thick, making sure that he did hit the 6.
Yeah, there's no doubt that that was the exact plan he had in mind.
You know, when I take notes on these matches while I'm commentating, and I put little circles around great shots.
Right.
And my right side of my notes is just full of circles right now of all the shots that Alcano is showing us.
What do you do on your day off then? Transfer them onto a spreadsheet?
Maybe
okay.
make a PDF file. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll do something with this.
You must have a large hard drive.
Probably, yeah.
Well, it's just getting darker and darker for the German.
Welcome back to Manila. 7-2 at the moment to Ronnie Alcano, and it's not looking good for Ralf Souquet. Alcano breaking off again, and it's another good break, Jim Weiss. A soft break. I know you're not a fan, but it's working for him.
Well, he seems to be controlling that cue ball so well. He draws it right back off that side cushion every single time, and you know something, it's working. If it's not broke, why fix it?
Let's return to our commentary team now in Manila.
Does leave the balls crowded, so therefore you've got to know what you're doing afterwards.
Yeah.
Not too much room for error positionally. Just drop this cue ball in to the 1, just slide it down the table. Can he hold it for the 2?
Still, you know, Bob mentioned it earlier, but even though the balls are all down on one side of the table, they're coming apart in kind of a handy manner for him. It's not like there's a triangle of 3 balls there that he's having to massage apart. He's got a way to get through it.
No, I mean, obviously, if the balls are crowded, they're close together.
Yeah.
Perhaps as long as you play good position, the cue ball doesn't have to do much work.
Right.
So, yeah, the amount of mileage the cue ball does is less.
Right. We're seeing a lot of straight pool shots.
I think, you know, you can't do this Ronnie Alcano soft break unless you've got incredible speed control and touch around these balls. Just that shot from the 1 to the 2 was fantastic.
It was.
Perfect shot on the 2 and on the right side also.
And what's impressing me is the patterns that this man is choosing. He sees the table in the simplest possible manner to get through it. He's doing the least amount of work, and that's exactly what you should be doing.
This is only going to be his second break and run out of this match, surprisingly.
Yeah, it's.
Souquet is still waiting for his first break and run out.
We haven't seen any offensive flurries.
I'll tell you one thing, at the end of this tournament, there'll be a lot of people trying that break off and practicing it. It may not work in a club,
Right.
on a club cloth and club tables,
Exactly.
but from a television perspective, on the TV tables with the slick cloths and the lighting, dry conditions, you may see a lot more players incorporating that break into their game.
Because I think it is different from the Corey Deuel soft break, isn't it?
Oh, much.
Corey Deuel just is even softer and leaves the white ball around that area.
But if he does, you may see promoters bring those rules in where you have to drive 3 balls past the side pocket. We've seen that in the past in major tournaments like the U.S. Open to try and nullify the soft break.
8-2 coming up.
This crowd could not be happier.
Welcome back to Manila. 8-2 at the moment, and it really is a case of now or never for Ralf Souquet. He won this championship back in 1996. He's always been there or thereabouts, but he's in trouble against this new man, Alcano, and the crowd are behind the Filipino. Souquet needs this rack. Let's return to our commentary team.
Oh, it's landed funny.
That's just a poor shot. There was no need for that ball to go that far.
I thought he was playing for the low left corner. Looked like that's what he had to play for with that really, really thin cut on the red 3.
Well, perhaps. But you've got a lot more table to work into if that was your option.
Boy, he really doesn't want to give the table up now, but it looks like he's going to have to. Oh, great shot.
Ralf is just not able to take advantage of the opportunities he's given. Right now, everything is going Alcano's way.
And every time you don't run out when it's your break, you give your opponent, even if you put him in trouble, like this situation, you give your opponent a chance to get out of trouble, get lucky.
Yeah, the rule is keep him in the chair, keep him in the chair.
Looks to be the more difficult way to go about escaping, but the choice for Alcano.
Oh, he's made a foul.
And the 6-9 combinations on, although I don't think that Ralf will play it that way.
Well, he's looking at it.
Seemed to be the more difficult way, but perhaps he was looking that if he did connect properly, he could return the favour and snooker or trap his opponent.
Nevertheless, a surprising shot from a man who is such a master of the rails.
Well, Ralf has a very simple task here, or choice. Run the 5 balls in sequence or play position for the 6-9 combination. I don't think he'll be playing the 6-9 combination. He's come up a fraction short. Still having trouble with the pace of his arm today.
Looks like he's forced to bump into the 9 off the 6, is he? Unless he can.
Well, if he does, that could put him awful close to the 7. I would think he would want to be drawing behind it if he can. Well, Bob, you called it. Well done.
But you know, in an ordinary match, in a race 11, I mean, this match would be done and dusted. But we're playing to 17, so you never know.
Oh, there's still time. I mean, thus far, obviously, Alcano has owned the first half of this match, but there's nothing to stop Souquet from owning the second half.
Yeah. Well, he's given. Well, I guess he's gonna. Is he gonna want to cut this 8 into the side or draw back off the corner?
I would think he would draw back. He's an excellent master of the draw stroke. That not the place that he had expected to be. He's got to stretch a little bit now. Well, Souquet finally gets to put another mark on this side of the board. But the cue ball is not being friendly to Ralf. We'll see if he can turn that around as the match progresses. So, Nigel Reese builds us another rack.
Ronnie Alcano on his seat, about to take another soft break that would put Ralf Souquet in a bigger hole.
What a great venue this is.
Yep.
Just the spiritual home of Paul in many ways, and we found a venue that can cope with the crowds, and there's been a great buzz around all week. It's been a pleasure to play here. It really has. It was great in Taiwan, fantastic experience in Taiwan, but this has just made it so much more exciting.
And that big balcony on top of the arena really gives the pool players, the pool watchers, such a fantastic view of the action.
That is a
both
great
tables,
view. An overhead view.
Bit too much power into the cue ball, so
look at that.
It's gone a different way about it this time.
Now he plays for the other side pocket. I was going to say, Bob, I was upstairs the other day watching a match, and there were people up there who had VIP ringside seats who had gone up there to watch the match.
You can just appreciate the shots better.
Yeah.
They'll be appreciating this. We've got to stun this. Oh, he's going to roll it forward. That's a very... Oh, boy, he's given himself a big shot on the blue, too, hasn't he?
He has.
I thought he was going to stun over to the left side of the table.
Could be screwing around off 3 rails. Looks like there's some natural angles. Just avoiding the bottom or the top right pocket as we look on our screens. And then spinning the ball around for position on the 3 in the center. Hope I got this right.
And you do.
Is it hard enough? He was a bit far out. Well, perhaps if it goes past the 9, it's another story. Didn't think it went past the 9, but then the 3-9 combination.
Well, tough to tell. He's taking a good long look.
I think it does go, and he's just going to follow the cue ball in between 9 and 8.
I think
he doesn't have a whole pocket to work with for sure.
He would have liked to have been a lot closer to that top right corner pocket, and then he would have had position possibly on the 3 into the center. Now, well, can he get position on the 4 if he makes the 3? Or is it the 3-9 screwing back to the bottom cushion?
He's playing the combination. Is he? No, I'm not sure anymore.
Yep, he is.
My goodness. Is there nothing this man cannot do on a pool table? Souquet, he won't betray it in his face, but you have got to believe he's in shock.
That was not a gimme.
Not at all.
But look at the insurance policy he had.
Yeah, exactly.
What a fantastic shot. Look
Beautiful
at the safety.
Shot. Dominating Ralf Souquet, a man who is not at all accustomed to being dominated. In fact, he's used to dominating the other fella. No one had predicted this at all. I can't say it enough that